Uh, I see you've been busy.
Yeah, so busy.
Oh, thank God it's Friday, right? Um, so yeah, the last time, I think we're just about started when my PC went off.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just pick up from there.
Okay, let's pick up from there.
Yeah, sure. So I think you're telling me about how it started for you during schooling, where that's when you
Yeah,
started.
yeah. I was saying that between 29 and 2012,
Yeah,
2009 and 2012,
yeah,
like during my first degree,
yeah.
the bachelor degree,
Mm.
my internship, I was doing it in another town, so that made me travel,
Oh, okay.
So it starts a little bit from 29 to 2012.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know that I enjoyed traveling, but
Yeah.
I was traveling due to my field of work, like I'm water engineer. So I was
Okay.
doing civil engineering with specialization in hydraulic water.
All right.
So, to supply town, village, you have to go to remote area,
Sure.
far from the city. So,
Mm.
I started traveling a bit that time.
Yeah.
Then, when I left Benin in 2017,
All right.
I left Benin in 2017 for my engineering degree.
Oh, okay.
So that moment, I realized that I really like traveling because, firstly, I was
Mm.
participating to their software agency who organize each weekend sightseeing tour.
Okay.
So each time I will take my money, pay for a tour,
Mm.
and each weekend I will go. So even the weekend where they were not organizing it, I feel like I have to go.
Yeah.
I will find myself I did my school at
Right.
on Friday, maybe at 7 p.m. or 5 p.m.
Mm.
Take a bus from from my city to another
Mm.
city, travel the whole night
Wow.
just to go and explore another city. And my classmates,
Mm.
they were judging me you never stay at we just end. So sometimes I just hide myself and just disappear without
Mm.
telling them, and just Monday I just appear. They say, "Where were you?" I say, "Oh, I was in my room when you came, maybe I was sleeping," because I was say ashamed to tell them I I went far just to
Yeah.
explore for nothing. No one could understand how
Mm.
I feel when I travel, when I go to discover a new place. So during my master's degree, in my cohort,
Mm.
anyone wants to organize an event or want to know where is the new place in that country or even for shopping, anything. I
Mm.
was the one who go when there is a new place, the best place, because I like discovering, I like exploring.
Right.
So that time I realized that okay, I like that thing, but I was not taking content creation seriously
Mm.
because it was not just part of me doing those
Mm.
things. So I was doing it even before that name came, content creator. We put name on the fact that we take picture, we explore, we
Yeah.
travel, you know. So,
Okay.
so let's so that is a bit of my story with
All right.
traveling.
Mm.
So, and I start traveling to Egypt, to other countries, and even when I travel for conferences or for workshops, I
Mm.
will find myself like uh, using even the small time, even if the night or during the weekend, even when I get the free time, I will use that time to explore the city, to know where are the best tourist sites. I
Yeah.
always be there, finding out where are the new tourist sites or what are the most visited
Mm.
places.
Yeah.
That is it. Even when work sent me for a trip to go and work, I will use my free time even before reaching there. I will start finding out what are the tourist sites in that city, in order to explore, to make good, working and also exploring. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
Okay. So, but since you started, you went into organizing. How long has it been since you started organizing tours for others?
Okay. It's now like 2 years.
2 years. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started organizing because how it started when I was sharing my trip, my experiences. People want to have the same experience as me, so I was organizing. I was giving those tips, planning the trip for free.
Sure.
Till a friend told me, but like a friend wanted to visit Benin, and I sent a detailed itinerary with budget. Everything. I said, but this thing, you could have charged for that. You should make a business, and stop giving for free. I said, okay. So that is how I start my business, because I realized that I was giving too much of my time, because it takes a lot of time to sit down, to talk with someone who want to visit Benin or another country, and draft, make a plan, make an itinerary with budget, and send back. They will tell me, or she will tell me, okay, I want you to remove this, I prefer this, doing all those things, and scam, and you feel like responsible of his or her trip, to succeed. So that will not be fair. So that is how I start charging and making the business, and till now.
Okay. But so far, I see when I was going through your Instagram handle, right, I saw you highlight Benin a lot. But I saw on your profile, your bio too, that you visit other countries. So I would like to know which other countries you organize trips to.
You say what? Come again?
I said I would like to know which other African countries you organize trips to aside Benin.
Okay. Firstly, why Benin?
Yeah.
Why I like it so much Benin?
Yeah.
I'm from Benin. And how my Instagram account started, when I was abroad, I was like, my classmates were from everywhere in Africa, everywhere in the world, and they like showcasing, talking well about the country, like flexing with the country, like a Tanzanian girl will tell you, in Tanzania, there are nice beaches, this, the Kenya also will talk. But I realized that about Benin, I couldn't say anything when it comes to talk about Benin. I couldn't say anything. And they have that bad view about Benin.
Sure.
Like voodoo, even some friends will say, I don't want to hang out with you because it's voodoo, or when there is a football, when during those World Cup, when Benin played, they will say, oh, it's Benin juju, that works. It made me feel bad. So when I came back to Benin, the first thing was my Instagram account was to answer all those questions, to change the narrative about Benin, that those kind of mind who are following me, that they have about Benin, that Benin is not a nice country, it's a village, all those things. So it was to answer those questions, those concerns I couldn't answer before.
Yeah.
It also made me to know more about my country, and they were enjoying it, And since I'm from Benin, I realized that till now, people still have that bad image about Benin. And also, my vision is that put Benin on the map. Put Benin on the map. Benin should be, people should think about Benin when it's come to plan their vacation.
Right.
When it's come to choose, where to travel to. I want, to really put Benin on the map. That's why I thought that much about Benin. Because Ghana, people are already doing a lot, and there are few like me in Benin doing what I'm doing. There are plenty tour guides, who are just doing tour guide content, but travel influencer I'm the only one actually in Benin, So I couldn't, because when I talk about Ghana, yeah, I do, but there are already a lot of people about Ghana. So even when I go to Ghana, I do activities there. I just share my experience. I talk about Ghana, but in terms of my business, not to promote that much Ghana,
right?
Because Ghana doesn't need Togo too. But now Togo, this year Togo is among the country I will put more like I will travel to explore more and put on the map.
Right.
Because there is no travel content creator in Togo.
But so far, how many African countries have you been to?
Okay, let's start from West Africa.
Okay.
West Africa, there is Nigeria.
Okay.
Benin, of course. Right. Togo.
Ghana.
Burkina Faso.
Okay.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Togo, Burkina Faso. Ghana. Abidjan. Côte d'Ivoire, I mean.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast. Côte d'Ivoire.
Ivory Coast, yeah.
I see Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, I think in West Africa, that's hard. I see Burkina Faso already.
Yeah, okay. you mentioned Burkina.
Then North Africa. Northern Africa.
Yeah.
I did Egypt.
Egypt, okay.
3 times. Yeah, I went there 3 times. Then Tunisia.
All right.
Morocco. Algeria.
All right.
Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria. Yeah, I think that's all. I think. Yeah, in Africa. I didn't do East Africa yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sure when you're going there, it's going to be fire.
Yeah. In 2018, I was supposed to go to South Africa.
Okay.
I got an internship there.
Right.
And got also an internship in Ghana. I don't know why I love so much Ghana. Ghana is my second home.
Well, that's my country for you, right?
I chose Ghana over South Africa. I say,
why? Well, maybe God is saving South Africa for a greater purpose, So I would like to know, so in your home, right, Benin, which of the tourist sites so far would you say is your favorite?
You said, come again?
Which tourist site in Benin would you say is your favorite so far?
Come again, the last part. Which
I'm saying,
site?
So in Benin, right? Which tourist site would you say is your personal favorite?
Okay.
Yeah.
Grand Popo. Grand Popo City. Grand Popo City is my favorite tourist site.
Okay.
Why? I'm talking about Grand Popo in terms of getaway. We can get away, relax, enjoy, like free your mind, because Grand Popo hosts a night. Like Grand Popo is a city where there are nice beaches with hotel. Yeah, like hotel with sea view.
Right.
With sea view, and the color of the water is like Zanzibar. Blue.
Yeah.
Piece of blue and green, So me, like, wherever I find myself in Popo, I feel like heaven. So there is no Popo for that reason. So it's beaches, and there is Dasazume. Dasazume is center of Benin. The area of hills is there. You see nice landscape. If we went to my Instagram profile, you see that there is one picture I pinned where there is brunch. Like I just slept on the rocks
Yeah, yeah.
Top of a mountain, and there are food, the kind of view.
On a table, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a place where you have the pool inside a hotel room?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's really something to check out. So
that is nice. It's nice, but it's not so. I won't say that it's my favorite place because it's just hotel and hotel home. So not because of that, I would say I'm talking about like a place that have a lot of attraction, which have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone is looking to visit Benin for the first time, what would you recommend they add to their plan?
Okay, if someone wants to do Benin, first what they will do is Ganvier, the largest lake village in Africa.
Yeah.
Kosovo,
okay,
where there is African map tree.
Yeah.
Talking that highlight the story about the slave, where there is there is a tree, and there is African map.
Yeah.
And when we say Kosovo, we talk also about Black River, Rivière Noire. You heard about the Black River in Benin.
The Black
River.
Never.
River, like Lake Black River.
No. Lake Black Water, right?
No, Black River.
No.
It doesn't go to Ghana. Black River.
I've not heard of that before.
In fact, we say Rivière Noire.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
All right. Is it also a water, the Black River?
If it's what?
Is it a water body, the Black River?
River. R-I-V.
Oh, okay.
E-R.
Oh,
maybe it's my River. Oh, it's not River, you said. About my pronunciation.
I thought you said Niva.
No.
Sorry. Okay. All right. There's this boat ride I saw on your IG. I think it was
ride.
2 cities.
Which boat? You say what?
There was a boat ride, a video you took of a boat ride that links 2 cities, where you have the mermaid bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, which cities does it link to?
It's from Ouida to Grand Popo.
Oh, okay.
From Ouida to Grand Popo.
Oh, okay.
And you asked me in which like the country I organized my tour. It's Benin, Togo, and Ghana. Benin, Togo, and Ghana, because they are neighbors.
Sure.
So it's Benin, Togo, Ghana's tour, and I do plan trip for people for those 3 countries. But when it comes to travel planning service without organizing tour, I add Egypt.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like I made the detailed itinerary to people what to do in Egypt. I do that too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. So if at all right now, given that you've not explored East Africa yet, if you had to choose any East African destination, which would you choose first?
If I will choose East Africa, I won't choose Tanzania. No. I will choose Seychelles.
Seychelles?
Yeah.
I
will choose Seychelles.
Uh-huh.
I will choose Sao Tome, is East Africa. Sao Tome. Sao Tome.
Okay. Yeah. The city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there is Seychelles, Sao Tome, Kenya, Uganda. If I will put like first Seychelles, Sao Tome, Kenya, Uganda first before Kenya, Uganda. Because me, I like country where there are like landscape. Yeah, I'm not nature lover. Where there is a place with green space, landscape.
Yeah.
I love it. With mountain, I love it. So that's why I say first Seychelles because of beaches and coconut tree, something like this. So Seychelles, Sao Tome, Uganda,
Yeah.
Kenya, Rwanda,
All right.
and Zanzibar.
Why is Zanzibar for the last?
I'm a kind of person, I don't like doing what most of people do, where most of people do. I have seen a lot about Zanzibar.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm bringing on the table. What are the news I will bring by going to Zanzibar?
Yeah, okay.
I have always been to Zanzibar.
Right.
People post. So I feel more excited about those countries I say that are less visited by people. Yeah, I like going to a place that people doesn't create much content. They are not that much they don't highlight that much. And I feel like there are new things to discover. There are hidden gems that I could go and explore myself where people have already shown everything.
Right.
Same thing about Benin, same thing about Ghana. Like where a country where people go a lot or the activity that people do a lot, I don't do.
All right. Okay. I guess you're much focused about changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that being said, about voodoo. So the last time I was listening to songs on YouTube, where how you have all these people, especially from the Caribbean, traveling all the way to Benin just to witness the voodoo. So what do you think people still misunderstand about the tradition voodoo? That spirituality of voodoo. What do you think the misconception about it still holds?
Firstly, voodoo is not witchcraft. Voodoo is a religion.
Right.
It's a religion like Christianity, Muslim, also a religion. It's traditional religion, is a religion like our ancestor. That was their religion.
Okay.
They was worshipping those gods.
Right.
And they were using voodoo as a Christian, as Muslim. Voodoo is also a religion, and people pray, worship those gods for what? For good thing. There is voodoo for those women who are not able to get pregnant. Right. So they pray, they do some spiritual thing to get pregnant.
Right.
That is positive thing. There are people who use voodoo to protect their family,
right,
either to increase their business, to get more opportunity, to increase their business,
right,
to get more money. Those things. The same way we pray God in Christian religion or Muslim for good thing, it's the same thing with voodoo. But as human, we can use something to do good and also to do bad.
Sure.
And since voodoo is strong, it does a lot of things. His power, the bad side of human use also voodoo to do bad things, to kill, to do a lot of things, as you know.
Yeah.
To harm.
Sure.
To do a lot of bad things. So, even as you are, when you do good thing to your friends, even you may do 100 times good thing, but the only bad thing you will do is that your friend will keep in mind and forget all the good things you have done. So the same way as people use voodoo to do bad, that has been spread all over the world.
Mm.
And that's the only thing the world has been like highlighted. They put more emphasis on that bad side of voodoo.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
and why people travel to Benin during the voodoo festival, they travel, they take flight. Even me, at the last festival, I was surprised. No matter all those bad things they have been saying about voodoo, people has still been traveling to Benin just for that. Because there is curiosity.
Yeah.
And there is no doubt there is a power in voodoo. So some, not only they are curious about voodoo, they want to also have fun during the festival, but also to use, to get those secrets, to use it for the business, for good thing, because voodoo is also a spirit,
Right.
So voodoo is not like something bad, as people have been saying. It's not witchcraft. It's religious. It's a religion as the same way Christian and Muslim.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that one. So another area we're interested in is the aspect of travel, accessibility within the countries you have experience with. So for instance, maybe in Benin, how do you get around easily? In Benin, how do you get around?
Okay, in Benin there are public transportation. When I talk about public transportation, for example, to travel from southern Benin, Benin, to travel to a city to another one, from Cotonou, for example, to Grand or to Ouidah, there are public car with 6 sites, 6 seats. Yeah, so 6 people sit in the car, and it's 1 hour and a half. So to travel from a city to another one for someone who doesn't have a private car, it's easy for him to use just those means of transportation to travel. And to travel for long distance, to travel, for example, from the south to the north of Benin, there are buses.
Okay.
Many transportation agency, so you can just take bus and travel easily. It's even less. It's even cheaper than you take your own car, because when you take your own car, you spend more in fuel.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Okay.
So about transportation in Benin to travel around is easy.
All right. Well, I guess then within those 2 cities, you can have the water transport too.
I can have the what?
I said between the 2 cities you highlighted, that's where you use the boats. You can have that.
Yeah, you can also use the boats. Yeah.
But are there internal flights, flight services currently?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Right.
Because it would be good if there are flights from the south to the north.
Yeah.
But because there are some areas in the northern part that are really far, for example, to go to the town where there are waterfall, is 10-hour road trip.
Okay.
And for example, to go to the Benjari Park is like a 1-day trip, 15 hours. And for someone who are in Benin just for 5 days, who want to do the safari in Benjari Park or do a little part of the northern part and also the south part, is complicated.
Right.
Because we spend 2 days on the road to go to north and 1 day to do activity, whereas we also want to do the southern parts. So most of the time they end up just doing the southern parts because there is no flight to travel from the south to the north.
All right. So that means
only those.
Usually, you probably use bus services to access Ghana and Togo too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even car. What is that? Car from Benin to Togo is just 3 hours from Cotonou City, Lomé, capital. From capital of Benin to capital of Togo is just 3 hours.
Wow, that's quite
so close.
All right. Okay. Well, so probably I would say I've exhausted my questions. Yeah, but one thing I'll probably still want to know is people still looking to go into travel. Somehow some people still perceive travel as some kind of expensive passion. So like how would you address that? What do you think the misconception about that is?
Come again.
I said some people still perceive traveling as something that's expensive to do. So like what encouragement do you have for people that want to go into it but are afraid because they perceive it as expensive passion.
Even in Benin, for example, it's like in our culture, like we don't have in our culture, like it's not like we don't travel local travel.
Sure.
In our culture. It's not part of our culture. Like the way our parents are educated us, it's not like they don't like you to go far. They are scared leaving you to travel to another city. Yeah. So people are not used to traveling. So let's be in travel. When they get the money, they prefer go to the restaurants, usual restaurant. They prefer go to the hotel for point some time, or they prefer go to like a market or like open terrace, rooftop, or like on Friday you will see them going on like Osu, Osu like purple pipe or that place,
Yeah.
They prefer to go there, drink beer, spend the money, just begin drinking beer during the whole night, because for them, traveling is expensive. And local travel is so is cheap compared to just go a 5 day, sit somewhere, enjoy your like spend in luxury restaurant or like do party. Me, I'm not like those. I prefer go on trip. Go to Morocco, for example, 1 hour, spend my weekend there, book just a small hotel room, enjoy the place, done like go to nightclub, go to bed, and I realize that doing that, you spend more money in club, in luxury restaurant than in a trip. And people till now they don't know. Like sometimes, like I wanted to do some video just to talk
about that.
Tell them about that. For them, it's expensive traveling. For them, like I'm rich, I have a lot of money, like I'm spending a lot of money traveling. Oh, like I see them sometimes. I see some people, you even have more money than
for sure.
It's about planning how you manage your money and what you choose to spend in during your trip.
Right. Okay. Right.
That is it.
So especially for Africans, like you said, our culture does not, give us that opportunity to explore. So like what word of encouragement do you have, especially for, young people like us looking to come into travel, and like what would you encourage us to do? Where to start from?
Okay, me, to young Africans, I encourage you to travel, and I encourage you to start by local travel. Start step by step. You start by like go maybe 30 minutes from your city, go to a city that is 30 minutes far from your city where you live. Then when you do that and you try to explore, you find out about what are the nice activities, what are the nice things to do there, you will enjoy. Sure. When you start to do your first step, will give you motivation to do a second step. Sure. To go maybe 1 hour far and then 1 hour 30. So you use your free time to do that. And you spend less. You don't need maybe to go and book a hotel room, sleep there to spend money. You can just do 1 day activity or half day activity and come back and use local transportation. It's what I do. Even when I came to Benin first, what I was doing, I did like, I didn't travel abroad. Like I tried to just made up my mind like, okay, I start from zero. I want to explore Benin, that is a new thing. So I start by small city, a close to my first city. Then when I start doing it, it gives me motivation. I ask, okay, so that country is nice. It's like that. The motivation should come. So it's step by step. Like, for example, you are in Accra, You can start by doing maybe some activity in Accra because there are things to do in Accra. You can go to Botanical Garden, you can do that. You do Ebony, you take some picture you will like. You say, okay, so those are nice. So from Ebony, you go to Eastern region. From Eastern region, you say, okay, so we can plan maybe in 2 months, we can go to Cape Coast, come back the same day or the following day. It's like that.
Right.
And you start to do it. And with motivation, it may be a passion, and you will find yourself traveling, going far without like feeling weight, So firstly, to explore your own country, to know about your own country before starting about another country.
Sure. Okay.
That is my advice.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, like I said, it was really hard to, just nail down this interview. Like I said, it's really worth it. Yeah, it was a nice time spending with you, over the weekend. So I will get to, so I'll try and write a blog post out of this, talking about the experience, sharing your experience and the narration. So within the course of it, maybe while writing, if I need any assistance, I would let you know.
Okay, let me know. I will be available to give you more information if you need it.
Yeah, especially maybe about some of the places you've traveled to, maybe some images of it and all that. So with time, but when I'm certain about what type I would need, I'll communicate that with you. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for making
time. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Have a nice weekend.
Sure. Have a beautiful weekend as well.
Right. Thank you. See you. Right.